The only reason why I'm in the nightclub is the
To
brand, my
look,
brands.
yeah.
Because I never like they would say that. Remember when I was beefing with Joe?
Wait, which Joe? Fat
Fat
Joe?
Joe, Fat Joe.
Because you were beefing with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Joe Wallace, Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying? Joe the plumber from back in the days. I didn't know what Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood,
Boy.
50 Cent in the neighborhood. Fifth, I want to do something what you call for real, for false, for false.
Okay.
If I ask you something that's for real, just say for real.
All right.
If it's false, for false. He spent $23 million on legal fees since 2023. I mean 2003.
For real.
Okay, we got that one. His music was introduced to Eminem by an A&R that got Eminem's. He was Eminem's driver / security guard, and he played 50's music for him.
For false.
Really? How did you get next to Eminem?
He had the tapes first, the mixtapes, but it wasn't from like an A&R. Like, it was just like
Gotcha.
he got 'em, yeah.
The grapevine, like somebody. Oh, you
Yeah.
got to check this out. D12 originally had the beat for In the Club, but passed on it because they didn't know what to do with it.
Not that they didn't know what to do with it,
But they had the beat.
yeah, and they didn't write it right away. Like Dre, I'm like all those records was like they turned them on in front of me, and I just did them right there. Like it was like
You're like, man, nobody. Yeah,
back down. All of the Dre tracks was like we was right there, and that is when he's comfortable too, because I care more about keeping him in the creative space. where he wants to hear me and stuff.
Like don't leave. Don't
Don't
I'll
come in
come
here
back
and not
next
focus.
week. Yeah, you're like so.
Yeah.
D12 had it,
Yeah,
and did you hear it with D12 on there?
no, they just the track. I got the track fresh from Dre, but they had already had the track and left with the track, and didn't do it right there. So it was you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you was like, I get
that's
it.
right now.
All
And
right.
then-
For real, for false. Dr. Dre didn't want 21 Questions, which was a hit to be on Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, he said, I don't know why you want it. Why I wanted the record. Because I'm like, damn, Dre, like I done do all these motherfucking push-ups.
Right, for nothing.
The girls are like,
Like, yeah.
Right,
Like, yeah, I got the dudes. Like, come on.
Yeah, but he was like he knew, Dre would say, I know what this is. It's NWA, it's just one member. So it's just, we didn't do that. Like they didn't have to reach to make a commercial record or anything
Right.
that sounded like a commercial record and that's just in his DNA. Like on his path, he's like, yo, we don't need that.
Man. And with having for real, for false, with having like your brands, your alcohol, things of that nature, man. And we're in a business where, everybody, this is the genre.
Yeah.
We smoke, we drink, I don't. But even the references that you make, but you don't smoke or drink for real, for false.
For real, I drink a little bit now.
Right. Your
It's
product.
yeah. And the Branson, is my choice. A cognac, that's it. Like the other stuff, because I'm out so much now. The only reason why I'm in the nightclub is the brand,
To
my
look,
brands.
yeah.
Because I never, like they would say that, remember when I was beefing with Joe?
Wait, which Joe? Fat
Fat
Joe?
Joe, Fat Joe.
Because you were beefing with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Joe Wallace, Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying? Joe the plumber from back in the days. I didn't know what,
But Joe, when I was beefing with him, he would go, "We everywhere, you never there." And it's because I was already in the arenas. So what would I be doing back in the nightclub?
Yeah.
At that point, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't going there.
But you and Joe are cool now, though, right?
Yeah.
Man, you see how that works?
You know what's crazy is he's one of the guys that you actually want to be friends with.
Yeah, man.
Joe.
I love Joe.
He's like even my issues with him was he's loyal to a default.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, he's so loyal
Right.
that he was riding for them because
You inherit this. This
Yeah.
is yours too.
And then you go on. I'm like, when you look past, time go by, you look back and you go, what exactly was the problem? It might be a guy that you wouldn't be if you were already friends with him and he was that loyal to you. You would love and appreciate him. So you don't have
Right.
that energy. Like when you know how and this is the way our culture works too. Like just street culture in general. Like if you befriend someone who's my enemy, you're my enemy too.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
it's
and
us.
that's
It's
just,
us.
because
It's all of ours.
if we're on the gate, big, and I come over and see you, and I'm like, hey, what's up, big guys? And I'm talking to you casually because I saw you. I'm happy. I'm coming over, and then I'm right in the lion's den because you standing right next to guys that have this issue with me, and I'm jammed up because I went to see Big.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could tell Big right here, this and that, and then like when they're not in a position where like you are, because everybody needs to come see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And then you got to take precautions when you do. Everybody would want to come say what's up to him, but the regular guy,
Right.
Big, if he's cool with somebody that you're not cool with, he could potentially get you jammed up.
Yeah.
Going to say hi to your man because you just off.
And
balance.
you gotta continue to think like that. That's why I say, man, it's these things called enoughs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta always have the enoughs, man. You gotta be street enough, gangster enough, corporate enough, this enough, that. Yeah.
And smart enough to get rid of that when in time before they show up, because they're gonna show up. Like, look at this new, you get RICO and conspiracy and there's no money involved.
Right.
How was it furtherance of the organization if there's no money involved?
When
what is the organization if there's no money involved?
When you see
what I'm saying? Like
a thug and a Gunna and everything that they're going through,
and
you look at other people too, and you're like,
Babe, I said on the record, I said, I am not gang. I do not gang bang. But play me like I'm I'll pull up and bang. Like this is the way I'm writing the lyrics.
Can't play that one in court.
No, but everybody that was there, everybody was there on the record, they got indicted.
Damn.
When we make the record. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's set up for, they're not targeting the mafia anymore. They're using those laws to get the same people that they was getting with the Ronald Reagan's war on drugs.
Yeah.
They're using it for the neighborhoods now. Yeah, how easy you get RICO conspiracy? How often you see people in the neighborhood with a Fed case? The Feds, that meant you was doing something big.
Big, yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you're going, wait, what happened? You got to, that's a regular, yeah, one of your homies was hurting, so he robbed somebody. So he got a string of robbers through him. And then one of your homies got an altercation and shot somebody. So everybody going?
Yeah.
On the indictment, we got the shooting here, and we got the robberies here. And
put that all in the pot.
One indictment go, and we take 18 of them.
Damn.
50 Cent, life moves really fast. In a blink of an eye, moments pass by really quickly. If you can go back and relive a moment from your career just to enjoy it again, which moment do you think you would pick?
The first time I realized what was the numbers on Get Rich or Die Trying. That was it for me, because like that,
first week numbers or numbers when it started really going.
We had a short first week, right, and it came back. It was like 830-something thousand records, and I was like, and then we didn't have the decrease that you would have.
Right. The drop off.
Yeah, that meant they undershipped it.
Wow.
Because there wouldn't be the 60% or that 30% decrease that would be there for every album. Wasn't there because the following week it came in with a whole nother 800-something thousand.
Jesus Christ.
For me, then I was like, yo, I was on a bus, I was riding, I remember I was like, yo, this is never gonna feel like this again.
You knew that moment,
yes, I knew it was. I'm by myself, and back of the bus we was riding, and I said, this is never gonna feel like this again. And I knew to really like enjoy the moment.